Hello and welcome back to Emily Cat 176. How are we? Oh, gee, it's been busy lately. But it's Friday and I've got another book for you. Now, as I have said before, I am a NetGalley reviewer. And as I said, the first one I reviewed was... what was his name? I've gone blank. Peter James's latest book. I reviewed that and let you know when the book was coming out. Now this book is actually coming out at the end of the month, the 31st of August. And it is by Tim Adler, who is an English author and journalist. I think this is his fourth book that he's written, and it is called The Woman in Room 9. Good name for a book. So The Woman in Room 9, it starts with there's someone in an isolated medical facility. She's in a coma, and she's been in a coma for quite a few years, and we get told that she's in a coma and she's a killer. So I read that first chapter and I thought, oh yeah, this is good. He's a good writer. I'm not going to tell you exactly what happens. As I said, I review them for... Oh look, a cat scratched me. You leave your reviews on NetGalley, and if they like them, they will put them in the book when it's published. So this one, has said it's out in a couple of weeks. So yeah, that's the premise of the story, because she wakes up and it continues on from there. I have to admit, I'd never heard of this author before, and as I said, this is his fourth book. But I thought, isn't that an interesting premise for a book? There's someone who's been in a coma, and she's been in a coma for about 10 years or so. And for anyone who knows anything about comas, there's no guarantee that when they wake up, they will be as they were. And it takes a lot of, even when they do wake up, it takes a lot of time, because there's muscle atrophy. Oh, you know, when you're not, because the body's meant to move. What's that word? Muscle atrophy. I don't think that's the word, but you know what I mean. And the crime she's been, well, she hasn't been charged because, as I said, she's been in this coma. And she came out of the house and was hit by a taxi, and this is what's put her in a coma. And in that 10 years, of course, the whole country knows what's happened, and they believe her to be responsible for this death. So yeah, it was good. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Let me know if any of you have read any Tim Adler books, because like Chris Hammer, this is a former journalist as well. It's interesting, isn't it? Because even if they're writing for newspapers, they learn how to write, and I think they seem to make really good authors as well. So as I said, The Woman in Room 9 by Tim Adler will be coming out on the 31st of August, which I think is next weekend. I think. So I'm not going to be doing another NetGalley one next week. I've already pre-ordered, the latest Robert Galbraith, which will be coming out in early September. But I'm going to read, and actually read, not listen, read to another book next week, which I will tell you about next Friday. So again, thank you to all the ones who have subscribed. And again, said I am trying to build the channel because I'm trying to get it out there that the authors, the performers, the choirs, the orchestras, you know, this is what I'm trying to promote. It's not about me so much, but it's about what's out there. And I'm going to be talking about on Monday something which I think is just magnificent. And it's completely different to anything I'd seen before. So enjoy your weekend, and I will be back on Monday. Bye.